let's go fishing. You know it's really great, let's go fishing. In the rivers and on the lakes, let's go fishing. It's easy when you try, floating on the water with good old Steve and Mike. Floating on the water with good old Steve and Mike.
Hey, good evening, folks. Welcome to the Let's Go Fishing Show. And Mike, I really do like that intro there.
Yeah, buddy. Thank old Jerry for that.
Yeah, he done a good job on that. Sure did. Welcome to the show tonight, folks. And got a couple of three things on my mind here right quick. Number one, Bill and Ray Bryant and
Max?
Mr. Max and Mr. Venable all had, and Paul Harrison and and McIntosh was over there with them.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, dang it, I was counting on somebody snapping a picture of that group, and it didn't happen. So let's see. Ray Bryant, when you get a minute, call in and fill us in on how that went, if you don't mind. I'd sure like to know. And then the next thing is at around 8:30, Travis Lemon is going to call and give us all the info on the upcoming St. Jude's tournament out of Kingston City Park.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure we got that in play. And then the next thing is watching Mike's poor filming practices on the Friday night fishing that we went and done.
Well, I figured it was either that because you wouldn't let me catch nothing.
Well, I knew you got mad because I was catching them all out in front of you, and you was throwing back there behind the boat, and then you caught two, and I said, well, heck, if they're out there that deep, I'll just turn the boat around. So we turned the boat around, and then the boat started catching them.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
But yeah, he was mad at me for 2 nights in a row there.
Yeah, I told him I wasn't trolling.
Yeah, wasn't trolling. Every time I hit the trolling motor, he was hollering, "You're going too fast. You're going too fast." Well,
yeah.
I was catching fish. Heck, yeah, that's his fault if he couldn't catch them. You know. But anyway, we did, folks, have we had 3 pretty good trips.
Yeah, but it changed every night.
It changed. Yeah, I mean,
Sure did.
Exactly
Changed
right.
every night.
It changed every daggum night.
Found out what to catch them on, and then come right back and think you can go and get them the next night, and you couldn't get a bite on them. Had to change up and try something else.
Yep. What he throwed on Friday night wasn't worth a hoot on Saturday night.
No, sure wasn't.
And shucks, I don't know. You know, I went up there with a switch, the bear hunting, and anyway, I was throwing I had 2 flies on, hair jigs on. One of them was a dark red, and I had a black chunk on it. And then the other one was black with a little bit of red in it. And I had a black chunk on it and couldn't get a bite on nothing else. And Mike was throwing what we call, what was it, 3/8 ounce?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike was throwing a 3/8 ounce jig head with one of them
Z-hog on it.
with a Z-hog on it. Okay. So anyway, we finally learned a little bit on what was going on, and then from then on it was just pretty good fishing.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you know, we'll have to say that. I was well tickled, pleased with not getting to fish as much as we had been like to, and got to fish there and was catching some fish, and And the surprising thing about it was when Mike started catching them out behind the boat, I said, what's going on? I said, how deep was that fish? He said 23 feet, and I was sitting in about 18 at the front of the boat. And I said, So just wheeled her right around, pulled us out there in about 23, 24 foot of water, and that's when we learned something.
Yeah.
Sure did. So anyway, Ray, don't forget us. Call in and let us know about the tournament. Want to thank our sponsors. And we're going to go to Friday night's film, and like I said, when I reviewed them Sunday afternoon, I was real disappointed in their filming. You didn't have enough light. You couldn't hear what was being said on the camera. Just real bad. So, but we're going to start out showing it and see if we can make anything out of it, and we'll come back and go from there.
Yeah, well, we talked to our uncle, our Gary, him and Robert, and he caught a couple of fish on that red bug, 4-inch centipede, right there at dark, and then they got to catching them. Robert tried several different baits too, and he said they got to catching them on that Z-hog, little creature-looking bait there, and a green pumpkin. And I put one on, and I throwed and throwed and throwed on it, and never did get the first bite on it. It seemed awful strange that they wasn't hitting it for me. And the next night to come back, I reckon they changed up on them too.
Yeah.
They couldn't get them to hit the same bait either. So, you know.
Right.
He was talking about going back this week. I don't know. He never did call me and tell me what they done, but they was hoping to get back up there this week. So. They was having pretty good days too. They enjoyed it. But now, the biggest change I seen in the whole thing was the wind direction. If you remember Friday night, the wind was coming right straight up the sea.
Yeah.
And it laid down about 12 o'clock, pretty slick. And the next night we come apart, it seemed like it was coming across. Sort of out of the north west, coming across the lake. And then Sunday night, it's more or less trying to come straight out of the north or coming back down the sea.
Yep. Okay, I guess that's for us. Hello, caller.
Hey, this is Ray Bryant.
Hey, Ryan. Hey, Ray. How you doing, bro?
Oh, doing pretty good.
Good, good. You heard what I said.
For an old guy.
Yeah. Give us some info on how the luncheon went last Friday with Bill and you and all the other people that were there.
Well, it's pretty emotional. I mean, they were sharing tales about experiences in the past and
Yeah.
the good times they'd had. And Bill had 2 or 3 big scrapbooks there that must have went back 50 or 60 years. And
Oh, yeah.
pictures, and they were talking about all of those. And Bill got pretty emotional.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Pretty hard on it. But we were there, God, 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got there about 1, and I think it's probably close to 4 before they broke up. But we ran a kind of a private section, and he's got a lot of good friends there. So those fellows really think a lot of him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, ain't no doubt about it, man. I tell you. And
They were trying to say that, now's the time to build a kind of a biography of Bill, about his life and
yeah.
get all the facts and stuff. And while he's still here.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
Not a bad idea.
I really wished I'd have got. I was hoping that one of you would take a few pictures with your phone, but I don't think anybody did.
No, I don't think anybody took any pictures.
Son of a gun. That was.
But it was real enjoyable. It was good to spend time with him.
Oh yeah.
Him and Sam Venable was talking about some experiences they had. And,
Right.
well, Sam's a hoot to be around. You know, he's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Sam and I go back way back many years.
Years. Right. There's no doubt that you and Sam Venable and Bill and I mean all the other people that were there with you you guys had it covered pretty good. I just wish we had got some film. I wished I could have got there. I just couldn't do it.
I wish you could have too.
Yeah.
It's a nice deal.
Well, that's good. That was wonderful. Yeah, Max Meredith in there. I'm sure.
Yeah, those fellas, I had never met any of them. I'd heard of them before, but I'd never met any of them. We, of course, had some mutual friends out there.
Right.
President in the past, too, so.
Well, that's good, but I think you got the right idea. We need to get started on this, getting this information and filming, and I'm sure Bill's had the books plumb full of all kinds of pictures.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And telling where he kept his float up Hickory Star all the time. And
Right.
some tales about some things that happened up there. And how Miss Polly put up with him over the years.
Yeah. I hear you.
He's a sweetheart now, no doubt about it.
Well, Ray, I appreciate you hollering back at me, and
All right, buddy.
really do. Let's keep it in mind about getting together and doing this what you just mentioned there about Bill's legacy, because none of us never know when the time's coming, and
No, we don't. None of us. Nobody's promised tomorrow.
that's right. So we better get things rolling, and I'll be in touch with you.
I had run into Bill, probably 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
On a Friday, I walked into a restaurant down there, and it was busy, and I was looking for a table to sit, and I was walking back through there, and somebody said, "Oh, son," and I knew who that was, and I turned around and I said, "What are you doing?" And he said, "Sit down here, man. Sit down here, let's talk."
Yeah.
And he'd already finished dinner, but I sat down there with him. I ordered, and he'd already finished, but he stayed right there with him. We were there for an hour that time.
Yeah.
Talking about old times, and then I called Sam Venable. Actually, I sent him an email and said, I'd run into Bill, and we talked, your name came up, and I said, give me a call, let's talk. So Sam called me, and I said, you need to call Bill and talk to him some. I said, he'd really appreciate that. So Sam did, and then Sam called me and told me about the luncheon.
Yeah. Oh, that's good, Ray. Really good. Like I said, I hate that we just didn't get a picture or two, but anyway, let's set up for one where I will be there, and we'll get plenty of film.
All right, just give me a call anytime, buddy.
Hey, buddy, I appreciate you, man. Same here.
You guys have a good night.
All right, see you, Ray.
All right.
Okay. All right, man, that's good. Ray, I really appreciate it, buddy. That was wonderful. Just got to get you and Bill and 2 or 3 more of them back together and sit down with the scrapbooks and all that kind of stuff. So, it's wonderful. It made me think, we've got some pictures of Dad and our dad when he was fishing and that kind of thing. And he and Bill, one cold winter day, was up on Norris, and they went up towards Island F and around, and Dad caught one that weighed 9 pounds something on a big O, and they had took a swivel and a spinner and hooked it on the back of that plug, and that's what they was throwing that day. And Dad was throwing a yellow with a speckled black back on it, and Bill was throwing a white with a speckled back, and Dad caught that 9 something out of that Alpha Norris that day, and there's pictures of it. I don't know. I think Vicki Lynn wound up with the scrapbook, but anyway, they had a big time with that fish and all that stuff. And So anyway, we're moving on. We're going to show some film. What about it, Chandler? You ready? All right, put us some film up.
Okay, folks, Steve's got one on. Jumping and carrying on here. If I can get the dip net ready for him. Dip him, I don't know.
So far, Mike, he's winning the battle, not me.
Yeah. Yeah, he keep on. He'll be over here in my fishing line.
Yeah.
I'll have to catch him.
Ooh. Feels like a pretty good fish.
Well, I can tell the way he jumped, he's a fire fish.
Yeah. Whoa, now.
Now he wants to get frisky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Mike, you done good. He
There
ain't
you
big
go.
as I thought he was.
No, he just meaner than the devil.
Meaner than the devil.
That's right.
Knocked my chunk off, too.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, there's fish number one.
Okay. We got him.
Gotta get.
All right, folks. He's got him another one on here.
I'm trying to get him in here, Mike.
Well, that's what you get for bear hunting with a switch.
Yeah. Ah, dadgummit.
Pulled off.
God,
There you go.
you sorry, Vaughn.
Well, clear up there. There you go. Yeah, he's got one on, I think. It's got him on, I believe.
There ain't something going on there, Mike.
Something going on. Ain't no telling.
Ain't no telling.
I think he may be bigger than you are.
Maybe. And here he comes, right. 1 second. Yeah.
I believe we'll take that back. I think there he goes. You know, here he comes, it's there he goes.
God, fun.
He's either got teeth on him or his whiskers won. I don't know.
God,
He just pulled off. Broke your line.
broke my line.
Broke your line. That's what I figured. My goodness. Well,
Dog almighty.
it happens sometimes.
Buddy.
Yeah. There you go. Remember?
I said it wasn't very big. I'd like to have them two. Got off and
Yeah.
broke my line over there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, back in the water. Take off. You
Get out of
rest.
here. Okay, we'll stay after him.
All righty there, Mike, old boy.
Yeah, I
Finally got
Kept a
one in the
hook in.
boat.
finally kept a hook in one.
Yeah. All right, back in the water with him.
Oh, man.
All right, number 2 in the boat. We've had two. Ready, Mike?
Yeah. There's another small one Steve's caught.
Yeah, that's him. I quit knocking my fingers off of that lid here. You little rascal. All right, Mike.
For a little fish.
Yeah, back in the water.
Yeah.
Man.
All right.
All right, there old Mike is with another small one. Well, son of a gun, Mike.
Man, he got teeth like a dang on alligator out down him.
Yeah, yeah. All right, good, Mike.
Huh?
Yeah.
Throw him back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I messed up again.
There you go, Mike.
Yeah.
I got the net on him. Mike got the camera, and he caught the fish.
Yeah.
Shook your bait out
Okay.
in the net.
That's good. Throw it in the water there.
Throw it in the water. All right.
We get us another one here.
Get you another, Mike.
Man, that gravy's ain't done it again.
I said I need to go away, yeah. Sure
Okay.
was. All right. And Mike's got a largemouth this time.
Yeah. Just touched the hook and it fell out.
Touched the hook and it fell out.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good looking fish, Mike. Twist him to me just the other way. There you go. Yeah. All right. Pretty picture right there. Get him out. All right. That dang Mike turned right around on the next cast and caught a good smallmouth.
That ain't mean.
Yeah, he's mean. Look at that. That gummit. He can't hold on to.
slick, you can't.
Slick. Can you hold on to?
Yeah.
All right, Mike. Yeah, buddy. Well, that's a pretty picture right there now.
Yeah.
All right, back to water with him.
Back to water. All right.
Oh, he's hooked good.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Hooked good. Right in that tough part of that.
Yeah.
What do you think, Mike?
Nice.
Back to water.
Go. All right, now we got you going.
I think I got it pretty good. I can just hold on to him.
Hold on.
God, doggone Mike.
Come off again.
Got it. He's shaking that head the whole time I had him winding in.
Yeah.
The son of a gun didn't come unhooked.
What's like
Had
that?
that dang chunk up around the hook.
Yeah.
That's where he was hiding.
Well, that's all you can do. All right, let's see what we can do. It still looks foggy, but go ahead.
All right. That's our first fish in the boat. We've had a couple of bites. Been a slow start compared to what we done last night, but we got a little better idea of what to do.
Yeah.
We're going to get them back in the water, catch a bunch of them.
That's right.
Let's go.
All right. You got another one there. This is, yeah, the nice one. That's smallmouth.
All right, Mike.
Yeah,
Let's get them.
get them too.
Well,
Okay.
what do you think about that now, Mike?
That's a nice one.
That's a nice one, too.
Yeah, I think
All right.
picture ain't showing you too bright on the one side of it. Get it on this side of the fish. There you go. Now you see a little bit better of it.
All right, back to
Okay,
water.
get mine. Yeah, get it, Andy. All right, we'll get back after them.
Dang it, Mike.
Yeah,
Oh, I see the hook right now.
pretty good. Pretty good little fish.
Just got to get that. Hook out of him there.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna have to hand me a needle, though.
That's what I figured. See the hook sticking out right there?
Yeah, but I can't get it to that short shank hook. Can't get the knuckle over. Shoot. That gummit. Can't tell nothing about it now.
Still ain't moved it. It's still in the same spot. And then the hard part of that jaw. We get him unhooked here and get him back in the water here in a minute. Yeah, now we got a picture of him. Yeah, nice fish.
All right, back in the water.
Yeah. All right. He's got a good nerve. I think he's gonna have to cut his dang line. What's the matter? He ain't slick mean, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quit.
Yeah.
That's blame your hide.
Yeah, you just didn't get all the good out of him.
Shoot.
We'll get back with him on this. Take it.
Where's the line at? Get it laid out there.
A little bit better.
No way whatsoever. He's bleeding.
You might just cut your line and throw him back. He's that deep down in there.
Yeah, he's that deep down in there.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot.
Yeah.
That gummit.
Oh, you can do. Throw him back out there, maybe he'll come up and throw it.
No, he won't throw that bait. Yeah, bum.
What you say?
If I can get that, a hold of that right there.
I don't think you're going to.
Yeah, I did too.
Huh? Okay.
Yeah, hold still, buddy.
Yeah.
Buddy, that's a nice fish.
Yeah, nice fish. Too good.
Let's see what
Real nice. He's going back down.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? We'll see what he
I
does.
hope he does.
Got one there. Very nice fish. There you go.
Boom.
We got him. Tangled up around him a little bit.
Yeah.
Around there sideways. Let's see if we can get a better. There you go. Got a good picture of him there. Nice small one.
All right, you're making a mess. Look at there, Mike.
All right, see, you got him another one while he's picking a backlash out.
Yeah, and my bait's about as big as he is.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
All right, back you go.
There you go. All right. We'll try to get another one without the backlash.
Yeah.
All right.
Mike.
Yeah, that's a nice
Another
morning.
good.
You ain't kidding.
All right, back in the water he go.
Yep.
All right, folks. Mike and I are back up here on North. We've had 2 nights. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning. Kind of a little earlier start than we've been getting. I apologize for our poor filming and very little light on the fish and in the boat. So we're going to make some adjustments tonight. If we can just get some bites, we'll be in business. But like I viewed our trips we've had Friday night and Saturday night. And good deal. We're going to save that film for the next show, and just in case Mike bombs out this weekend. Yeah, then we've got something to back us up on. That'd be good.
Yeah, Friday night, I started out throwing that red fly with black rind on it. And you was throwing that black one with a little red streak in it.
Yeah.
And then I got over on that thing, was trying that watermelon and the Z-hog, and then I tried the green pumpkin and didn't do much good on that. And then I got back on the watermelon red.
Yeah.
And started catching fish on that. And that seemed like that was the ticket there on Friday night. And when we come back Saturday night, I didn't get a strike on that. And throwed it for the longest, and I kept swapping around, and I finally got a black jig with red glitter and a trailer behind it, which was the same thing, black with red.
Mm-hmm.
And started catching fish on that. And couldn't get nothing on anything else.
Yeah.
And then we went back on Sunday night there, and you was throwing that black with the gold, you said? Or,
Yeah. Black gold flake.
And I had a black with that silver looking flake in it. I didn't catch that many at all.
Yeah, you could have changed up. It wasn't like you didn't have 25. Well, let's see.
I done a lot of changes,
150
you
of
know, trying a lot of different things there, but you know, like I say, it was a different ball game every night. You had to find out what they wanted, and if you didn't have it, they wasn't going to bite it too good. And as far as the fish that we caught, we didn't film half the ones that got away.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know. I mean, Friday night when we got up there, I had, you know, Wesley and I was up there the week before one night, and for a few hours anyway. So he went to sleep on me, and I jumped down there and I tied me on a black fly with a daggum with a little streak of red in it, and while he was laying there sleeping, man, I just had a ball.
Yeah.
And I had some good fish, caught some good fish, had some good fish on that got off. And I was sitting in 15 foot of water, 18 feet, throwing right against the bank, pick it up about twice, and bam. And during that week, you know, coming up on Memorial Day there, the fish moved out But that first night that you and I were up there, Friday night, we went right back in the pockets and water 10 foot deep, and had throwing right up against the trees and everything else, and had a hold of some good fish and caught a few good fish.
Yeah, sure did.
And then you got mad at me up there on that point there and started throwing out in the middle. And I thought, well, heck, if he ain't gonna throw into the bank, I will. And then you started catching them out there, and that's when I turned the boat around, and we was sitting in 23 feet of water and catching fish.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll break him from that business. So, but it didn't happen. So anyway, yeah. And I don't know what happened. You know, I wasn't a bit pleased with our filming techniques there on that film, but heck, when we made that second pass, we caught, I guess, 15 bass off of one point up there on Friday night.
Yeah, sure did.
Yeah, we fished it and caught fish, and then turned right around and left it and went up into around Dollar Island and Lost Creek. And okay, so we started back down the lake there, and I just whipped us in there on that point again, and I was son of a gun. If we didn't catch 5 or 6 better fish that we caught when we first stopped on to start with.
Yeah, and lost quite a few
And,
too.
yeah, and missed 5 or 6. So I mean, they fish they was all over that point.
They sure were.
Mean, they was in there from 15 feet out to 25, 23, 22, 23 feet, right at the boat. And yeah, we just had a ball right there. And I mean, it was they were all over that point. And so because we stopped on it going up the lake, and done real good there, and then come back down the lake 2-3 hours later and stopped on it again. That was the last place we stopped going home at night, and dadgum, if we didn't have caught more better fish the second time we fished it than we did the first time.
Yeah, you know, it wasn't like we fished all night. We was putting on the trailer at 2 o'clock at night.
Yeah, sure was. No doubt about it. Oh. Anyway, like I said, I think I made a point there on Sunday night to do a better job of filming and that kind of thing. And we got about 11 and a half minutes of film that we shot on Sunday night, and that kind of thing. So we're okay. But you know, the baits, I've got down to where I didn't have any hair jigs that were black. I got a couple that left that's black with a little bit of red hair in the backside of it. And but the big thing was when Mike was throwing that 3/8 ounce with a Z hog on it, on a 3/8 ounce head, and this, that, and the other. And I said, shucks. So I got down there Sunday afternoon, about 10 minutes before I pulled out to go pick him up, and I made me up 2 jigs. One of them was the black with the red flake in it, and the other one was the black with the gold flake in it. And I tied the gold on because I figured he'd be fishing the red. And I mean, you know, heck, even the little fish, I don't know how they thought that they was going to tackle that dadgum jig, but they was just all over it. And but it was a good bait. It worked really well. And I mean, I'll bring it to the show next week, but because I plan on using it.
It'll be changed. It'll be
it may be, but I'm going to throw it first to make sure.
Yeah.
And if it's not storming and carrying on to Saturday night, well, I'm going to try to go back up there for a little while. Anyway, let's see. All right. Okay, Travis, you're a little bit late. You better ring the phone here so that you can tell us about the St. Jude's tournament. The tournament is coming up this Saturday out of Kingston City Park.
Yeah.
And Mike, just carry on with what you know about it.
I don't know nothing other than you got to put your money down and you can sign the paper to get in it there Saturday morning. If you ain't already registered, you can register at Bunch Marine, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want to go over and pre-register on it and stuff. But Dan Nykerk called in there the other week and told us what little bit he knowed on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Getting in it and stuff, but yeah. I just hope we have a big turnout. We need to raise a lot of money for that St. Jude bunch.
True.
Because ain't nothing no more important than them kids, that's for sure.
Yeah. $150 entry fee. Can register the morning of the tournament. They'll blast off at Safe Light. They do a good job of putting on the tournament. We fished several of them. You know, it's for a good cause.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
No, it's wonderful, you know, of watching what goes on there down at the hospital with those kids with cancer, and like it is, it's a real good cause. So if you've got anything going on or don't have anything going on, give them 6 a.m. That's Jeff. Okay, Jeff, we appreciate that info. They're going to have a morning prayer at 6 a.m. Saturday morning, and then start letting them get out there. So that's, that's about what we know, and Mike and Jeff's going down to fish that.
Yeah, I hope to. Hope to make it down there.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of great charities out there, Shriners, Tunnels of Terror, and several others, you know, that do great work and everything. Taking care of them kids that's got that cancer, and they've really come a long way on that. I think he said used to it was 2 out of 5 or something, and then they got it up to 3, and I think he said the last time I fished with him, he had it up to 4 out of 5 that they cured on that cancer. So
Yeah.
that means a lot to them kids and their families too, going through all that, to be able to give them a full life to live.
True, without a doubt. Right quick, I'll make a plug for Reynolds Racing and Marine. He's got 3 of the 18-foot express boats down there. A couple of them's got the 115s on it. Let's see, what was the other one? The other one had a 90, I think, on it. It's got a new bullet, but it's sold. Anyway, okay, Jeff. That was what I was supposed to have done this afternoon. I didn't get to do it. Get on his webpage, and I could have filmed that stuff. But get on his webpage, and all that stuff's on his page, and look over that. Look that stuff over. The express boats. He's got another one he's supposed to go pick up come first of next week. And I don't remember if it was a 20-footer or the 21-footer, but he's got 3 of those 18-footers down there that's they're rigged up pretty nice. This daggum, like I said, I think the first 2 of them's got a 115, and I think there's a 90 on the third one. Get on his webpage and look all that over and see what's going on, and it's just hard, I want an engine, I want a 4-stroke just like Mike's got, but daggum, can't get one. I mean, that's just the bottom line. I could probably find one in another state or 2 states away or something like that, but dang, which I know all these dealers, if you're a Mercury dealer, you're supposed to take care of people, whether they bought the motor from you or what, blah, 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 but it's a lot better when you get it here local, and that way if something needs to be done to it, you just 30-minute drive away.
Yeah.
Rather than 3 hours or whatever. So anyway, I'm looking for one of the 4-strokes for myself, but it doesn't look like it's happening. I just hope my old engine runs pretty dang good, and just got to take good care of it, keep it lubricated up good, and because I may have to use it for another year.
Yeah. Well, he also, I seen he had that another ghost trolling motor and a Minn Kota sitting there hanging on the thing, ready to go on the boat.
Yep.
Them lithium batteries, he had some of them down there. I think he was putting 1 or 2 in a boat and getting ready to rig it up when I was down there.
Yeah.
Man, I tell you what, a 36-volt battery, you reach down and grab it up, and it didn't look like it weighed no more than about 10 pounds.
28 pounds.
Yeah, compared to 80 pounds or so.
I'd like to have a couple of them in the back of my boat, tell you the truth about it, and lighten that thing up about 100 pounds. For sure. Anyway, we're going to move right along. Say hello to, done talk to Ray, Bill. I know you're watching. Jeff Phillips, Jeff Parrott, Mike Pennington, all you folks. We just appreciate you watching and hanging on to the show with us, and being a supporter for us, and giving us good information. It's always appreciated about the fishing tournaments and stuff. Let's see here. We had take us to a commercial break, will you there, Chandler? Hey folks, here at Tim's Tires, there's the times that they're open. The day, that's 5 days a week. They're open from 8 to 12:30 on Saturdays. All right, folks, we're inside here in the warehouse. Just wanted to give you a quick look at all the tires and stuff they got. And here we are. There's some 4-wheeler tires, lawnmower tires, just a mixture of about any kind of tire you want. So keep that in mind. Then here we get into the light truck, automobiles, that kind of thing. So just walk through here and give you a quick look at what they've got in stock here. I mean, it's it's just, I don't know, man. They must be a couple of thousand tires in here right now, if not more. Sizes, shapes. You truckers, you know the word. This is the place to get your tires for your trucks. And these over here, getting a little bigger sizes, light trucks, heavier automobiles, this kind of thing. And as you can just see back through there, it's just, heck, I don't know, this building's probably about 300 feet, one end to the other, and they're wall to wall. Remember Tim's Tires, folks. That's down here on Highway 27 on your way into Harriman, and get the best deals they're going. So give them a call, price check, whatever you want to, and if you want a special tire that they might not have, you could, they'll definitely get it for you. Tim's Tires. Let people know what we represent.
That's what we're all about. We do try to do an honest day's work for the people, and we've got operators from all over the DOE sites, TVA sites, the outside contractors. We're just about everywhere you see a heavy piece of equipment, it's a good chance that you'll see an operating engineer on it, whether It'd be Barnhard. I'd like to mention them, All Crane, and all of them that's signatory to us. We have over 100 contractors that's signatory to us, so I definitely appreciate those guys all the way in Chattanooga, Kingsport, Tullahoma, throughout all the way up to Johnson City. So we do cover a big area, and just let us know if we can be any help to the local contractors that come through these areas. We'll definitely send you some people.
All right, David. I appreciate all those good words, and we'll get this on the air. And I want to thank you again.
Thank you.
All right. All right, we're back. We're not going to be on here much longer. Let's see. We've had several boating accidents this past week, Mike.
Oh, yeah? Yes, sir. Yeah.
Some boating incidents and one swimming, supposedly.
Yeah, that one from Ray County.
Yeah.
The dam, yeah.
Yeah. So it just goes to show you how quick things can turn bad. So it comes back to the safety factor, safety thing when you're out in a boat, whether it be a fishing boat or a runabout, a ski boat or whatever. There's nothing like a life jacket to help you. So, and if I'm not mistaken, the regulations are if you're skiing, you've got to have a life vest on.
That's right.
And
That's right.
so do remember that. Plus, anybody on the boat's got to have a life vest. I think kids up to 12, 13 years old have to wear them continuously. And from that point on, you don't have to wear it, but it's always better to wear it. So just keep that in mind. We're into that time of year. A lot of people going to the lake on the weekend, and just need to think about the safety aspect of it, and have your life jackets.
He said 2 times they had whitewater rescues up there on the French Broad from all that rain we had the other day.
Yeah.
And the persons was kayakers. They got swept down through there and rolled over, lost their kayaks, and they were stranded. And the others was the canoes, done the same thing at a different time there, and had to rescue them, but they all had their life jackets on. It was the main thing. You got to realize that in that swift water, and they was talking about TVA, said they was going to have to start releasing a lot of water out of these dams to send it on down the rivers.
Yeah.
Getting too much in Douglas.
They say Douglas is way up in the bushes.
Yeah, that's what I say.
I mean, it's 6 or 8 feet over normal pool. So
everything above it too,
Yeah.
South Host and all that up there's going to have to pass that water down, and it either winds up in Cherokee or Douglas one, and then right over into Loudon and Watch Bar and right on down the lake.
Yeah.
They said washing a lot of stuff out into the lake too.
Yeah, a lot of trash, logs,
Logs and trees and everything.
trees and everything else.
The one on there was 1 or 2 on the jet ski that hit that pontoon boat. I think we lost one out of that deal.
Yeah. So, the whole point of it is us talking about it is a reminder for you to make sure you keep the life jackets where they can be reached. When I'm fishing a tournament, I have my life jacket on when I step up out of the seat, get up out of the driver's seat or passenger seat, I just skim my life jacket off most of the time, leave it there in the seat. And then when I get ready to move, go to another place, I put it back on. Because you're supposed to wear it any time your big engine is running.
Yeah.
And now, cooler days, what have you, in the fall and in winter, I put the life jacket on, leave it on. It helps keep you warm. Plus, it's knocks the wind off, and it's I've already got it on because I got a lot more clothes on.
Yeah, it helps you when you fall in too.
Yeah, it helps you when you fall in. So, yeah, but folks that's listening, do have your life jackets out there, and where they can be, and like I said, the kids has got to wear them, so you need to have you one on or close by, and it's best to have it on. You get thrown off the boat, your life jacket's laying up there in the seat, it's gonna be hard to get it.
Yeah, and if it starts getting dusty dark, make sure you got your running lights on. There, so you don't get run over or don't run over somebody else, and stuff out there on that water. And that's a bad time at night out there. I forget now how many dang citations he said they wrote in East Tennessee. What's his name? Brian.
Oh, you mean Mike?
Was on the radio over there.
Yeah.
The other day. Bert.
Oh, yeah,
Bart
Carter.
Yeah,
Bart Carter.
They wrote
Morristown.
147 violations.
Yeah.
And most, I can't remember now how many exactly it was that he said, but alcohol was involved.
Mm-hmm.
That they got them for operating a boat,
Yeah.
intoxicated, and said a lot of them was people not having their license to operate a boat because they was born after '89 out there on jet skis, and anything's got a motor on it, you better have that class.
Yeah.
Or you're going to be paying a fine on it when they catch you.
Yeah. All right. Folks, we're going to leave here in just a minute. Like I said, be safe, be on the water, and if your boat is equipped with a kill switch, which most of them are this day and time, make sure you have that thing attached to you somewhere around your wrist, on your life jacket. There's always these life jackets anymore. It's got a little place there to hook your cord to for your kill switch. So if you get thrown overboard, it cuts the engine off, and that kind of thing. Be careful. God bless y'all, and we'll see you next week. All right. Hey, folks. We're over here at Edgemore Outdoors and got Vance back here. They've got a new selection of, what is this called now, Vance?
This is all queen tackle.
Queen tackle, okay.
It's all tungsten. They got tungsten weights, flipping weights. They got drop shot weights. All the jigs are all tungsten heads. There's flipping jigs, football jigs. There's swim jigs down here too. That's all of it's tungsten. There's shaky heads right here.
Okay,
That's
all tungsten stuff. Well, Vance got my attention with one thing. You can take any jig. Vance, get some of those bills. The chatterbait bills?
These aren't tungsten, but you can take this little chatterbait here and you can make a jig or a swim bait, any kind of head.
Throw it and put a shaky head on it.
Yep.
Son of a gun. I was just wondering how long that was going to take.
They've got different sizes in the blades there. There's silver, gold, and black.
Silver, gold, and black, different sizes in the blades. And like you said, you can take a white jig that you're flipping and put that dang bill on it, and you got you a chatterbait.
That's right.
Well, I wish me and you had thought of that. Folks, listen, do get by here, Edgemore Outdoors. Just swing around here, look at, gosh, I mean, man, the racks are hanging full of stuff, line, oil, just everything in the world here at Edgemore Outdoors. Jim and his crew would be more than glad to help you find what you need back here on on the thing. I mean, it's just I just hadn't had a chance to get over here. I've been wanting to come by and make a new film, advertisement for Edgemore Outdoors, and we just thank you for their support here over the years, keeping the show going, and it's just row after row of tackle, baits, plastics, crappie stuff, catfish stuff. They've got live bait, reels, rods. I mean, it's just if you're looking for it, more than likely they have it over here. So do come by, stop in here and visit with Edgemore Outdoors, and I'm pretty sure you'll be satisfied and they can help you find what you need.
Okay.
Hey folks, I'm here at Reynolds Racing and Marine, 620 Ray Street here in Kingston. Got Mr. Glenn Reynolds here with us. Glenn, tell us about this beautiful Bullet boat sitting here.
Okay, this is the latest deal. It's called SST. It's 21 foot long. Has a lot of key features inside. It's got three coolers, so you keep your beverages plenty cool. Got a little wider front end up front. And it's got the recessed foot pedal for the new Spotlight trolling motors that I'm going to try to sell Steve one.
Yes, sir.
And it's a pretty silver and red.
Boy, it's beautiful. It really
Got
is.
the new 250R.
250R on that thing, folks. Man, this thing looks sharp.
It's just one boat. Of course, we got it in the background here.
Yeah.
We've got several side-by-sides.
Oh, yes. Yes.
And then...
there's the big 5-seater. That's a 5-seater. Man, dadgone it,
we've
Glenn.
got a lot of side-by-sides.
Yes, sir.
And then we've got, of course, this is
Allison?
this is Allison Color Pro Series.
Yeah.
It's called a Pro Elite.
Pro Elite, okay.
And it's got, I guess here is some of the different pictures.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. Got a TV screen in the front, Glenn.
Yeah. And then it raises it up because it's called an E-pad.
Right.
And Allison has a patent on this, I think. And you can raise it up where you can, if you're a tall guy, you can still see
it. Yeah, yeah.
That's sort of unique. And then, of course, we've got the Allisons and the Bullets on this side.
Right. Oh, man. We've got the twin yellows here, don't we?
Got the twin yellows. One's yellow and white, one's yellow and black. This one will be in Mercury's brochure. I went down and made some pictures at Joe River Lake, and it should be coming up pretty soon in the brochure.
Right, right.
And of course, it has the E-pad, it has the spot lock. I call it Ultrex.
Right.
Now this is called a 21 RDC. It's a raised deck, real console. And it's one of my favorites.
Yeah, and it's
one of my favorites.
It's a beautiful boat.
Good.
Yes, sir.
And now it's got the new 300R on it.
300R, man.
But we can mix and match any engine combination just about you want.
Yeah.
Some people want 300, some wants 200, some wants 250s.
Yeah.
And but we're normally selling 250 and $300, you say.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff, Glenn. Glenn, you want to mention something about the pontoon boat sitting over there?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. Got a Veranda pontoon boat here. Man, that thing is beautiful.
And I guess over here we get a close-up.
Yeah.
Everybody else has got plywood bottom. It's got what we call a cooling slot. It's all aluminum. It never soak up any moisture or water.
Yeah.
And probably last no reason why it wouldn't last a lifetime or two, you know.
Yep.
And we can get up in it, and
Country Fresh Foods. You may not know the name, but you definitely know the taste. Our homemade fudge is shipped all over the country. Its quality is unmatched, and it's made right here in Oliver Springs. But you don't have to travel all over to enjoy it. You can get it right here at our retail store, Pamela Ann's Fudge, Candy, and Gifts. The highest quality fudge in a countless variety of flavors. And we also carry a variety of candy and unique gifts for you to enjoy. Come